And if I get this car running, I'm going to be so happy. I mean, I wouldn't expect it to just start first time. But I just keep running this scenario in my head of like, the day comes. And we turn that key and it just goes. Like, it would be so sweet. But it probably won't. There's no leaks, nothing's dripping from the coolant system, and there's no oil on the floor. So all that's left now to do is to try and fire it up. This is legitimately nerve-wracking, even though there's 0 stakes, and we were going to scrap this car anyway. This is 3.5, 4 weeks of pretty more or less constant effort and expense. Let's go. Battery's connected, everything's off, ignition on. This is it, all or nothing, here we go. Rough idles to be expected. Holy shit! Holy shit, it's running. That's incredible. Oh man, my heart is going. That is... Even that is validation. Even if the car doesn't run properly or something, that in itself is validation. That is incredible. Leave it running. Let's go and have a look at the front. Belt looks good. Nothing slipping, nothing squealing. That, I prefer that to be going down. And I do need to keep an eye on oil just to make sure. Yeah, that's now really low, so I need to put some oil in there. Just a little bit of a rough idle every so often. That they were still going down. Can't believe this. Top off the coolant, that's still dropping. Even if now it doesn't run, or I mean, this is validation in itself. This isn't for me. I mean, I'm not getting any error codes, but I was like, what if? You know, the injectors are wrong or seated wrong. I can't believe it just fired up. This was my, what you might call my bull case. This was my base case was, I might struggle, I might throw some codes, I might have to like mess around, come back, take some bits off, reseat stuff, whatever. My bear case was, I bought a duck engine and it just doesn't work. And my bull case was, I turn the ignition and it just starts. And it just started. I'm genuinely so happy. I mean, I don't want to scare it off, but I think I might have done it. I would like to see this fan kick in. Maybe it's just not hot enough yet. The other thing I've got to do is, I've got to drive it yet. Like, it's all, the engine's good, but is the drivetrain good? That's the question. But I mean, fucking hell. Seems like it's alright. I'm going to turn it off, leave it a couple of minutes, turn it up on again, and then give it a very gentle little rev to see how it copes. Then just do everything nice and gentle. But that is, fucking hell, that is proof of concept right there. Couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier. Fucking well done, little car. I mean, it just started like an absolute dream. I don't want to start getting ahead of myself, but this is why you just do shit properly. Fuel lines, no fuel coming out of there. see the injectors. I can't see or smell anything. That rev counter is steady as a rock. Engine temperature's looking good. I'm going to give it a little rev, just get it revved up very slightly, just see how it responds to that. If that's all good, I might even just put it in first and just roll it forwards to 2 feet just to see if it's all good. But dare to dream, right? Right, let's keep going. Will it drive? Let's find out.
A few moments later.
I went up because I was second gear. It's definitely working. It's definitely working. Jesus Christ, this is incredible. Okay, 30th of January. So yesterday we got the car running, which is really good news. Given everything a bit of a clean, just trying to get it in nice condition. It's not immaculate, but I just wanted to really try to cheer it up as much as possible. That engine under tray really needed a good going over. One thing we need to check for are leaks, so we're just going to flip the camera and have a quick look. Doesn't look like there's any oil coming out. I'll have a proper check in a minute. But yeah, seems like we are okay. Next thing, just to double check. The coolant level looks like it's dropped a tiny bit. I'm just going to bring it up to max. Run the engine a little bit. Just warm it up nicely. And then I might just also have a go at repositioning this slam panel. I'll drop the bonnet down. It will sit, you'll see it when I do it, but it will sit slightly lower than these wings because the slam panel is slightly too low. So I can, with the bonnet down, I can lift the slam panel into position and just kind of get it as close as possible, basically. I want to get the car up on the quick jacks today, get under there. I have got a couple of bolts that need torquing up to spec that I couldn't do before until I got a tool, which is around here somewhere. So yeah, just lots of little odd bits to do just to, you know, like I say, housekeeping stuff, just to get it 100%. Right, so I've got the bonnet down, obviously, as you can see, and you can already see it there, this big panel gap. So what I'm going to do is try and match the slam panel position by undoing these bolts and just lift it up slightly and try and get that so it's nice and flush. It's not perfect, but it is definitely better. Today could just be completion day. Tentatively, I don't want to scare it off, but I think I've got everything I need. Got my bits down here to put the bumper on, everything's clean, lights are ready to go, engine tray's ready to go. Got a load of new bolts, I've got my jack pads for getting the car up on the quick jacks. So yeah, I'm going to get on with it. The first thing I'm going to do is just check for leaks. I know the lighting's terrible, but still no leaks, coolant or oil. This has been such a journey. So yeah, basically I was just going to say, like, I've often had this mindset of doing hard things because they're hard, right? Like, and that's really what this is about. Like, I want to take on the challenge. I want to grow through development and learning, and the only way to do that sometimes is just to throw yourself into the deep end and just try something. And you know, I started this not knowing whether or not I was going to be able to do it. It's cold, your fingers fucking hurt, like the skin's coming off, like you're covered in shit all the time, like things don't go your way, like you just come out of it so empowered because you went through it and you challenged yourself. And now I go, yeah, it was really good, I really enjoyed it. And it's such a weird concept, whatever. It's like afterwards I can say that I enjoyed it, but beforehand and during, mostly during, it just feels like you're just on this uphill struggle. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna get on with getting this bumper on, get this car finished, and or not. Anyway, philosophical rant over. Let's get some work done. Right, that's the lights on. I honestly don't know exactly how square they are and exactly how well aligned they are. You've got these two brackets underneath that can twist forward, back, left and right. These two bolts that can go up and down, left and right, either side. Two on the side that are the same, two here, one here, and the two that the light goes into, and it all floats and moves around and twists. At this point now, it's just a lot of just getting everything aligned and square. And I mean, if the slam panel's off a bit or the radiator mounting is off a bit, it's all going to affect it, and it's a lot of just moving little bits, tightening things up, loosening them off. I'm going to get under now. Got a few more bolts to torque up on the sump. I'm going to give it a little bit of a clean up underneath just to get all the gunk away, as I've said before, and then we're going to start getting this bumper on, grill on, and then that's it basically. There's still a way to go, but almost there. Next up, we're going to get the car up on the quick jacks. So what I had to do was buy some of these. I had one, but I had to buy 3 more. These sit inside the pinch weld, the reinforced section of the jacking point on the car. And it's just going to allow me to get the blocks under and get it up on the jacks. So first go on the quick jacks. I've got them set up. I've got the car up in the air. I've gone to like full height, and then I've brought it down to the first sort of. It's got 2 main settings that it runs at. Not gonna lie, a little bit nerve-wracking going under there. Those axle stands are actually not quite tall enough, unfortunately, to actually touch the inside of the car. So I've been sort of diving in and just doing a little bit and coming out, listening very carefully for any odd noises coming from the jacks, but they seem rock solid so far, so that's good. I did have an issue where one went up at a slightly different rate to the other one, but I've just gone up and down a couple of times and I think it's sort of sorted itself out. So I'm going to have a really quick, just clean under there, just have a little, get rid of some of the crap, and I'm going to get this under tray on, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of there. Okay. There's not much point in doing much more than that. I just wanted to give it a little bit of a cheer up. What I will do, spray a little bit of WD-40 under there, just to kind of force out any water that might be left in there that will cause rust. This is where the quick jacks will come into their own because the wheel bolts are fully torqued up. So I'm going to need to drop the car down in order to loosen the bolt, then I need to get it up again. Okay, well, this is it. We are almost there. Just one more wheel to go on. Drop the car down. Essentially, there is nothing more I can do on this job. I was tempted to put a new radiator on. I think we'll just see how the car runs and I'll make a decision at a later date about that, because The one that's on there works perfectly well. So, you know, for where we are, for the amount of money I've spent, like, it just needs to run. I need to get someone to check over everything. And just, you know, make sure the car's safe, because it's one thing that it runs, but like I said, it needs to be safe. So we'll get that stuff underway and then make a decision moving forward. But for now, grill on, car on the ground, torque up the wheels, and we're done. This job has, aside from all the little annoyances and whatever else, nothing about this job has gone wrong. Everything I've tried to do has essentially worked. The car runs, the engine runs, it drives, the horn works, the lights work. There's some little trim issues. Some of these clips just break, unfortunately, and they don't line up properly. It's not too bad. But what I did do is take an engine out and stick a new one in, and I am really pleased with myself. I highly recommend, if there's something that you want to do that you think is going to be a massive challenge and you might not be able to do it, I mean, I highly recommend doing it. It's genuinely really fulfilling. Right, let's drop her down, get those wheels tightened up, and back her out the garage. It's been good. Shit. The bolt broke off. I've had a massive ball ache trying to get this headlight out. I've broken my wrench. Broken. Snapped off. And it's just fucking ball ache. Oh, bloody hell. I haven't really thought this through, have I? Doing an excellent job here. With a lot of swearing and fuckery. Gearbox is technically separate from the engine. We're just taking this last mount off. Things are starting to move around. This is the new engine. It's ready to go in. 3 injectors on.